Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right.
It just works as a staple of Bethesda games. It's just a fact. Kind of like how the definition of beautiful is in the eye of the beholder. It could be this for you, it's gotta be this for most of you. I mean, look at that thing, that's incredible. But for me, I can't lie, it's gotta be the face of Barnabas Bumblesnatch.
For the Emperor!
Saying Oblivion holds a legendary place in the realm of gaming is kind of like saying lava is hot.
Good to hear. Goodbye.
Farewell.
It's genuinely a challenge to say anything that can live up to how impactful this game really was on gaming culture.
May you rest in peace.
And you know, about a month ago on a random Tuesday when Daddy Howard decided, hey, guess what, guys? We're gonna release the Oblivion Remaster.
Today.
I lost my mind. And you know, the only thing that could have possibly made it better is the fact that they made it as unhinged, janky, and glorious as the original.
Hail.
How can I help you?
Battlehorn Castle, near Coral, is besieged by marauders.
Oh my god. And needless to say, it has been so freaking fun playing this over the past month and, you know, suffering through expert only when necessary. This shouldn't be this hard. Oh god. I fear I've been murdered in one hit.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Holy Emperor! No!
I've been loving it. It's so much fun. And you might be surprised to know that I never really played Oblivion probably as much as I should have growing up.
You dork.
I know, hold the pitchforks. It's a little bit of heresy to say something like that. Skyrim was my real first Elder Scrolls. I did play Oblivion, don't get me wrong. But I was like 12, I think, when Skyrim came out. And at this point in my life, I have like thousands of hours in that game. But Oblivion, I have not dived into as much. That's gonna be like 90% of my enjoyment of this game, I swear. Knowing that this is what people see when I'm coming to kill them. Dun, 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 dun. Well, hello there. So experiencing a lot of this stuff kind of for the first time throughout this remaster has been probably one of the best gaming experiences I've had in a real long time.
Dude, this is so gorgeous. What the heck?
Oblivion just has a very specific flavor of jank that's so incredibly charming that it makes everything you do so much more fun. Everything is filled with just really funny moments. You can create some really stupid stuff. It's just a blast. It's really scratching that Elder Scrolls itch that I've been feeling for... How many years has it been since they released that teaser?
87 years ago.
He's flabbergasted. One of the greatest things about Oblivion that makes it so unique is that everyone who lives in Cyrodiil probably should belong in an insane asylum.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Yes.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Good day.
Hey guys,
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
you're making me not want to turn this handle. I'm gonna put that out there. And the main character of Oblivion is no exception. I mean, if you think about this logically, they are an absolute psychopath.
This is the part where I'll shoot you in the head.
This is the stride of a man who knows his destiny is to save the world. Because no matter how many times they ask you, why won't you die? There are times in life where questions don't have answers. Like, why were you in prison at the beginning of the game? What if I just do this, huh? Turns out you can just jump around the gate. Should have been smart about this, I guess. I don't have an answer to that, but I do know that it's probably for good reason, and especially in Barnabas's case, because I think it's pretty common that they usually go on random killing sprees the moment they get out. Walk softly and carry a big bow, that's what they say, right?
They cannot understand why I trust you.
And neither can I. On a side note, Cyrodiil's also a land with T-posing cats that want to steal your money, so hopefully you chose the bad motherfucker class, because one of the perks of that is having the cheese touch. Death. I cast death. That's pretty much what that was. I love almost everything about this remaster, but I will say the difficulty scaling is a bit wonky. Life be gone spell. It's so funny. Because Adept is really easy, but Expert, it feels like every tiny fight is a boss fight. Okay, this is the same spell. This is on Expert right here, and this one is on Adept. There's a little bit of a difference, I think. I don't have good feelings about you. I would rather actually not chat. Sometimes you have to respect people's personal bubbles, and I'm glad you understand that. Now I'm gonna go my way.
Pay up.
Jump on my sword while you can.
You have a hammer. I think it speaks a lot to Barnabas's character and the sort of crowd he attracts that after meeting a woman on the quest for the Holy Tomato.
I am a pilgrim in search of the perfect tomato. It is my grail, and I shall follow it all my life.
One of the very first things he did after getting entrusted with the Amulet of Kings was get employed by a skooma addict.
Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you.
I wonder what could have drawn him to me. To do the very honest and upstanding job of stalking strangers. I'm just worshiping the gods, don't worry. Now, if it were me, if I had even a hint or a 1% chance that this being was following me throughout my day, I think I would lose it. Ordinarily, you'd probably think that taking on the role of some random poor civilian sleep paralysis demon and following them around as they do their completely normal day would be pretty boring. But you forget this is Oblivion, where people watching and chaos are one and the same. Old Shamir here is about to go on a heist who decides it's time to better his life after working the field with Bernadette all day, who I've been following. He decides, hey, you know what, I'm gonna pickpocket her, then immediately does the gritty, then strikes up a conversation to gaslight her into thinking that he didn't just pickpocket her, which does succeed. She totally forgets about it. The one thing he wasn't prepared for was a guard overhearing his gaslighting attempt, and he does not fall for it and decides that Shamir needs to pay with his blood. Bernadette then smells blood in the water, and which activates her bloodlust, reminding her that, oh yeah, he did pickpocket me, and joins the fray to murder Shamir. Shamir starts to realize that, you know what, this might be a poor business venture and tries to escape. He does not. She is entirely unfazed. She's a cold-hearted woman in a cold-hearted world. Would they really make me just follow an NPC around all day with absolutely nothing happening except for, I guess, a random dude's death? That did happen. Maybe I can like sneak into her house and find something, I don't know. When stalking random people gets boring though, you know, you can always take a vacation to hell.
The only one they fear is Barnabas.
Which brings us to the Oblivion Gates, and my goodness, look how good they are. They're so pretty. The Oblivion realm in the remaster is a feast for the eyes. It looks so good. I can't believe how good this looks. So I take comfort in the fact that that one guy you can't rescue in that one cage in the first Oblivion Gate you go into is now looking at probably the prettiest hell I've seen. It's Martin.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back.
What a coincidence.
I was looking for a champagne to share on an adventure.
As Barnabas was entrusted with the life of the Emperor's secret son, I think that he made the correct choice in bringing him into the fray to fight 300 dinosaurs.
When me and the boys roll up, you better watch out. I got Sean Bean on my side now. You might as well give up, Daedra.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Waynon Priory.
I need you to get unstuck from this rock, Sean Bean.
To Waynon Priory, then.
Come on! Okay, Martin, I really need you to get unstuck. I realize you're probably thinking along the lines of, Cyrodiil has no king. It needs no king. Being entrusted with the safety and delivery of the Emperor's one true heir, I think we can all agree, more or less, that the only responsible thing to do in that scenario is to continue working for a drug addict and screw over the life of someone who is very rude to me.
Hi there.
A man with the biggest dickus of Tamriel names, Tudius Sextius.
Perhaps you should seek out a priest, perhaps a beggar, or guardsman. You and I, we have nothing in common. What could we possibly talk about?
You brought this on yourself, Tudius Sextius.
So, I was right all along.
Tudius Sextius must be killed. There is no choice. He is definitely conspiring against me. You know, money's money, isn't that right, Martin? But fun fact, turns out for Barnabas, the hardest thing about murdering someone is not the act itself. It's getting through the door. I can feel it in my bones. This is the one. Ah! We went through all of our things to get there, but we did it.
Stop! You violated the law.
It was Martin. Just wait outside, it'll be fine.
I've put myself in your hands.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's try that again.
Help! I'm being attacked!
No, you're not. Oh, the plan has gone awry. He has a lot of health. You know, the ironic thing is I left Boromir outside and He'd probably be really proud of the work you're doing here, Sextius. At this point of the game, Tudius Sextius was stronger than every Daedra I had run into, so I have no idea what happened in his past to make him that much of a beast, but I know that 30 arrows later, he didn't have a future. It's been real, Tudius Sextius. Oh, Sean Bean, where are you?
It's all over, lawbreaker.
No!
Your spree is at an end.
You don't know anything.
Then pay with your blood.
This is where we start down a very long road for Barnabas of learning how actions have consequences. Run, Barnabas! Guess what? I did it.
Have you done what I asked?
I did. Pay me. Pay me right now.
Really?
Yep, pay me now.
Really dead?
Pay me the money.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
It's really important that you pay me the money
I'm free.
right
I'm
now.
finally free.
It's been real. They were right there. Is Clorthier attacking the cops? It was him. Ah! They killed him. Well, I got my money. See y'all. I can only dream that one day I'll have the perseverance and dedication to something that the Oblivion guards do to making me pay with my blood. It is anyone's guess where Martin is right now. Giving up is not a skill Oblivion guards possess. They will follow you forever. This one guard followed me through a bandit camp, killed all the bandits, and then continued on the fight and followed me for another mile outside of the city. Dude, the guards are relentless. They're relentless. I don't want to have to kill you, dude. But I will. He's gaining. What? Oh, that's not good.
You'll never take me.
Thanks, Grandpa. I finally found Martin on some random road in the middle of nowhere. There you are, Martin. Why? Why were you here? Before you got taken to go get babysitted by the Blades? Sean Bean, there's definitely a woman trying to sniff you right now. To Martin and Joffrey's credit, though, they are very patient people because they were kind enough to wait until Barnabas served his entire prison sentence for murdering a man before heading there. I guess it was only a matter of time before I ended up here. What's far more important is that Tudius Sextius died for a good cause.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer.
Oh my god. And that cause being the introduction to a lifestyle of more murder.
Excellent. Your
What the fuck? It's a standoff. He wants money. He wants to get by. Neither can move while the other remains. A true conundrum. Easily one of the most iconic places in Oblivion has got to be the arena, and I feel like Barnabas being Barnabas is just someone who would kind of naturally be drawn there.
When you're ready to get eviscerated, just head up the ramp to the arena.
You don't know me.
I murdered an innocent man in his bed. I'm ready to kill anyone. Emperor, we fight and die in your name, even though you're not alive. Are you not entertained? If we're being completely honest with each other, if I saw this dude just walk out into the arena and they were like, you will fight this man to the death, I would give up. I couldn't do it. The hopping blue demon is what they call him. He's somewhat of a monster in the arena. It's a tried and true tactic. It works wonders. Just hop and shoot, hop and shoot. Eventually they'll die.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, you're supposed to fall down and bleed to death.
Nah, this is the part where I dance behind a pillar till I feel better.
Give no quarter, skeleton, murder him.
My crab's more fearsome than you.
If we were on expert, I would believe you, but we're not anymore.
Take your gold and get out of my face, pit dog.
You'd never expect a man dressed like this to be out to murder you. Or maybe you would. I don't know. If there's any way to make your luck worse when you're being hunted by an assassin who is completely willing to jump into hell portals to close them in nothing but his overalls, sometimes you just need your work clothes when you're getting down to work. And right now, I think old Barnabas is at work at the moment. It'd be choosing to make your hiding spot a place called the Inn of Ill Omen.
The Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always.
Brother, I think you need a name change to your establishment. More importantly, Rufio choosing to stay here is really dumb, or he just wants to tempt fate.
Who are you? What do you want? I ain't done nothing.
Oh, but you have, Rufio.
No, please. I didn't mean to do it. You understand me? She struggled. I told her to just stay still, but she wouldn't listen. I had no choice.
Oh God, Rufio, you need to die. The Oblivion Remaster is very, very good. I'm a big fan. Big 2 thumbs up for me. Todd, you made a great decision making this happen. And of course, much more importantly, the studio that actually worked on it. Virtuos should be super proud that they were able to just bring back to light a sort of portal to another realm and another time of gaming for a brand new generation, and it's great seeing the insanity come to life once again.
By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia?
Excuse me,
Just
what?
asking.
I'm quite scared, but I have to know.
Let's assume no.
Oh my god.
That's nothing compared to Morrowind. Thanks.
Oh no. Oh no. All in all, I just love seeing Oblivion get all this love again. Almost as much as I love seeing Barnabas Bumblesnatch's face. Now we just need to remaster Morrowind so that we can re-release the Oblivion Remaster as much as Skyrim so that we can be ready for Skyrim's next release before the Daggerfall Remaster so that we can be ready for Elder Scrolls 6.